Imagine a place where emerald green mountains cradle coffee-scented air, where centuries-old colonial architecture stirs memories of conquistadors and revolutionaries, and where the rhythm of salsa and cumbia pulses through every cobblestone street. Welcome to Colombia, a nation of breathtaking landscapes, warm souls, and an unbreakable spirit. I'll take you on a journey through Colombia's heart and soul, its past, its vibrant cities, its iconic figures, its markets bursting with color, its irresistible cuisine, and the adventures waiting around every corner. By the end, you'll not only understand why Colombia shines so brightly on the world stage, but you'll feel inspired to explore it for yourself. Let's begin in the distant past, long before the Spanish arrived. Indigenous cultures like the Muisca, Tairona, and Quimbaya thrived in the Andean highlands and along the Caribbean coast. They created intricate goldwork, sophisticated road systems, and spiritual ceremonies, remnants of which remain in museums and ruins today. Then came the Spanish conquest in the early 16th century. Bogotá was founded in 1538 on the ruins of a Muisca settlement. Cartagena became an important port and fortress by 1533. Over the centuries, Colombia became a major hub of sugar, gold, and coffee production, tied tightly to colonial rule and the plantation economy. But the spirit of independence was brewing. In 1810, ignited by movements across Latin America, Colombians fought for freedom. Simón Bolívar, the liberator, played a seminal role in freeing Colombia from Spanish rule by 1819, forging Gran Colombia with Venezuela and Ecuador. Though that union dissolved, Colombia retained its revolutionary identity. The 19th and 20th centuries brought repetitions of conflict and peace. Political violence during La Violencia in the 1940s and 50s gave way to guerrilla movements. Yet, through it all, Colombia's citizens persevered. In recent decades, progress toward peace and stability has been remarkable. Today, Colombia is a flourishing democracy, full of young entrepreneurs, artists, and dreamers, ready to share their stories with the world. Colombia's geography is astonishing. Starting in the soaring Andes, Bogotá, high at 8,600 feet, offers crisp air, vibrant street art, and cafes serving world-class coffee. Wander through La Candelaria, visit the Gold Museum, and absorb the blend of old and new. Slide down to Medellín, once infamous but now a beacon of innovation. Enjoy its temperate, eternal spring climate, peaceful cable car rides over lush hillsides, and the inspiring transformation from the days of Pablo Escobar to a city of innovation, art, and unity. On the Caribbean coast, Cartagena enchants with its pastel colonial walls, bougainvillea-draped balconies, and Caribbean sunsets over the old town. Just offshore, the Rosario Islands offer crystalline waves and lazy hammocks, a perfect escape. Further north lies Santa Marta, the gateway to the magical lost city Ciudad Perdida, hidden in the Sierra Nevada jungles. This ancient archaeological wonder predates even Machu Picchu. Journey east and you'll hit the dramatic Cocora Valley, with skyscraping wax palms that seem to tickle the clouds. Nearby, the coffee region, famed towns like Salento and Manizales, invites you to sip the world's best coffee among rolling green hills. Finally, nature calls at the Amazon rainforest, where boat travel, wildlife spotting, and interactions with indigenous communities await. Whether it's mountain trails, beaches, jungles, or cities, Colombia offers a stunning tapestry of terrains to explore. Colombians radiate warmth, passion, and resilience. Their music, cumbia, vallenato, salsa, isn't just sound, it's pulse, story, celebration. Legendary figures like Gabriel Garcia Marquez, whose magical realism pages whisper enchantment from Macondo, shaped world literature and won the Nobel Prize. Then there's Shakira, whose voice, dance, and philanthropic spirit made her an international icon. Let's not forget Fernando Botero, whose voluminous, joyful figures challenge perceptions of form and critique society with playful absurdity. In music, Juanes and Carlos Vives fuse traditional rhythms with modern rock and pop, keeping Colombia's soundtrack fresh and global. Everyday heroes, teachers, artists, entrepreneurs, are rebuilding Colombia's narrative. Initiatives like community gardens in Medellín, creative youth programs in Bogotá, and ecotourism in the Amazon are examples of how Colombians are forging a brighter tomorrow. Colombian food is comfort wrapped in spice and heritage. In street markets you'll find bandeja paisa, Hearty beans, rice, chorizo, plantain, avocado, and a fried egg. A meal that fuels mountain hikes and long conversations. Empanadas, crispy and filled with potato, meat, or cheese, make perfect on-the-go bites. Arepas, corn dough cakes, come plain or stuffed, for breakfast or any time. Ajiaco, a creamy potato chicken caper soup, warms you from the inside out, especially in Bogotá's cooler climate. Fruit lovers rejoice, lulo, maracuya, guanabana, and feijoa burst with tropical sweetness. Juice stalls blend these into vivacious, healthy refreshments. Are you a thrill seeker, a bird watcher, or a deep nature lover? Colombia's got you. Trek the Lost City Trek through river crossings, cloud forest, and indigenous camps. Paddle the Guatapi Reservoir, or climb the vibrant El Pinal Rock and witness a brilliant mosaic of lakes and towns below. In Tayrona National Park, jungle meets beach in a tropical mosaic hike through forest trails, swim in crystalline coves, and camp under star-studded skies. In the Amazon, navigate serene rivers, spot macaws and caimans, and learn about medicinal plants from indigenous guides. Sustainable lodges and community tourism are on the rise. In coffee regions, small farms open their doors to teach brewing, bean growing, and the value of fair trade. In Chaco, Afro-Colombian-run eco-stays help preserve mangroves and traditions. Adventure here is conscious, both thrilling and responsible. Colombia's transformation despite conflict, hardship, and stereotypes is a powerful story of national resilience. The trajectory from tumult to cultural renaissance offers lessons in empathy, perseverance, and creativity. Think of Colombia as a mirror and a guide. It's about rebuilding, renewing, and rebranding oneself. It's launching small businesses driven by tradition, elevating local artisans to global stages, and creating tourism that preserves nature and community. Thank you for joining this journey through Colombia's landscapes, flavors, history, and hopeful future. If this inspired your wanderlust or gave you fresh motivation, I'd love for you to keep exploring. Check out my next videos. Click the link and subscribe if you haven't already. There's so much more to uncover in the world. Together we'll keep discovering, dreaming, and finding beauty in unexpected places.